What's going on, people? This is Market Omega back at it again with another weekly recap. I'll be going over a few standout trades from this week. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. All right. So, this week has kind of been very slow, very choppy, low volume. And I mean, that's expected. We had the same type of action last week. And a lot of you guys have been trading for a while know that in the summer, we typically get these type of action. There's low volume. There's not a lot of participants in the small cap space. Now, if you're staring at a negative P&L this week, or if you're trying to build a small account, don't get bugged down. Just pull yourself back up. Or what you can do is you could just take your foot off the pedal, and come back towards the end of September or October. That's when momentum comes back into the small cap market, and we start to see more volume, and a lot of these stocks start to trend a lot better than what they do right now. So, this week, I mean, it was a grinder. Like, you had to pretty much pick your spots and make sure that your entries are great. And if you're facing a red P&L, you have to make sure that you cut your losses pretty quick. So that's the type of market that we're in. But that said, I'll go over some of the trades. We did have some really good trades this week. So, just a few good trades. So I'll just go over the ones that actually kind of stood out for me. So today we had NSYS, MDGS, we had XPEV, and I think XONE was a midday stock. VVPR was midday. CLEU was a gapper, which I didn't really trade, and then KODK was a midday stock as well. Okay, so that said, let me take this off here, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to do it in such a way that you guys can see without the okay, yeah, so this is it. All right. So let me take this data box off so you guys can actually see the candles. Okay, so today, NSYS. So NSYS, and I didn't trade this at all. I mean, this was just grindy action pre-market, grindy, and then open, and then popped a little bit, and then sold off. I mean, same pattern, same type of movement with these stocks, and that's pretty much all we're seeing. So NSYS, I just left that alone. I didn't trade it at all. Now, I did trade MDGS. So MDGS was pretty decent. So what happened with MDGS was I watched this pattern that was forming in pre-market. Let's go here. So it started forming, and then when the market opened, I took this trade. I think I took it like somewhere around here when it pulled back to this breakout level. So I took it right there, and I scaled out. Now, I took it right here, and then I scaled out. Now, this stock right here, this MDGS, was trading like around $1.50, $1.60. Typically, I don't trade these price ranges. I don't like to trade these $1 stocks, or I like to trade anything over $3, $4. Ideally, between $4 and $10. That's where I live right there. And MDGS is $1.60. I would have left this alone, but there was really nothing that was popping in the pre-market. There was really nothing that looked decent in pre-market. So yeah, I saw a lot of people watching MDGS, and I figured, okay, well, since there are a lot of eyes on this stock, then we could get some movement. So I was watching it, and as soon as it broke out of this level right here on volume, I said, okay, this is looking pretty good. It dipped and held the moving averages, and then I got long right here, and then I just scaled out. So that was the trade I took today for MDGS. So this trade, I just knew that it was going to get a pop, and then eventually it was going to it was going to sell off. But I just wanted to make money off of the pop. So we got the pop, broke pre-market highs, pulled back a little bit, and then went up to 197. I actually thought this was going to go to about this 207, 210 area, but it popped to 197, and then just decided to fade all day. So this was the trade right here, MDGS. Now I didn't trade any of these other stocks. I think XPEV. I think this one was this one looked kind of decent. Although it was a higher price stock, it looked decent in pre-market, and I was thinking that this was going to hold this level, maybe consolidate around here, and then when it goes to break this 25 level, I would have gotten long, because this was a huge. This is what you call like a cup and handle. This is a huge cup right here, and then if it consolidated right here, it would have been the handle, and I would have taken it. But that's not what happened. I had it on my watch list, but it didn't have any. It didn't form, so I just left that alone. Now the big boy trade for today, VVPR. So this stock, what happened was somebody called this out in chat. VVPR was running and it broke this resistance level and started popping on volume. So I looked at this stock. I was like, well, this has a lot of volume. I'm just gonna watch it. So I added it to my watch list right here, and I was just watching it and waiting for a pattern to form. And I kept watching it all day, and the volume kept holding steady, which was a sign that every time you see a stock holding volume or volume is increasing and it's not fading, if you're that's a good sign that you could take a long position on that. Okay, VVPR was doing just that. It just kept holding and holding with the volume, and I was like, well, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna watch this. So I had it on my watch list, and as soon as a pattern formed, this right here, this formed a double bottom right here. This is the right bottom, formed a double bottom, and you guys know, my favorite pattern is double bottom with a higher low. So right here is the right bottom, and as you can see right there, it's forming a higher low and maintaining the volume above the moving averages. So I got long, and I got long right here at 628. And I was like, the way I was looking at this trade, right, was I wanted to add over 650. That was my add spot. Something happened. I think I just lost track of it or something. But I actually was something told me to add. Like I really wanted to add at 650. But when I look back at it and it had already broken the 650 level, I just said, you know what, I don't want to mess up my average, so I'm not gonna add. It's already broken through my initial add level. So so this was this pattern right here. This was the reason why I took this trade. It had a lot of volume, and this formed this pattern right here, and that's when I got long right here, 620, 628. So now I scaled out. I think my first take profit target was, I think it was 688. So as soon as it broke the 670 level, it popped up, and then boom, I just threw my order on the ask. I got filled at 688, sold a portion of my shares, and then moved my stop to break even, and I was just holding the other ones. Now when it started consolidate, like my stop was at break even. Wait, actually, as a matter of fact, it's still running in after hours. This would be a really good watch for Monday, guys. The stock, it's already this could really get some legs in after hours and Monday. So I'll watch this for Monday. Anyway, so I started watching the stock, and I moved my stop to break even. If this stock had that come to like that 620s level, I would have just stopped out. But it came all the way down right here and then popped back up, and I just kept watching it. And then it formed a higher low, which gave me a lot of confidence. Now I looked on the chart, the all-time high is right here. It was at 734. That's the all-time high right here. And the way I looked at it, I figured as soon as it broke, if it breaks this all-time high, it could keep going because it's pretty much clear skies. There's no resistance out there. It's in price discovery, and I just figured if I move my stop, I'm already in the money, so there's no point trying to sell out of the position if I'm already in the money and my stop is in. I already have my stop at 620, 628, which is my break-even price. So, I watched it, and as soon as it broke the all-time high on volume, I said, okay, this could really go. So it popped up, and I think I got out at like 780, like 788 or something, or 790, somewhere around there. So that's where I got out. I was thinking like maybe 8 would be a resistance, and it's just gonna try to pull this thing where it like maybe spikes to like 805 and then just drops. But so I ended up selling the remainder of my shares. But this thing popped 850 and it's going. It's at 927. This is pretty much clear skies right here, guys. So I wouldn't want to be short this at all. At all. Like there's nothing on this chart that screams short. So I wouldn't want to be short this. If you're short it, in my opinion, just cover. Because there's no telling how high this can go. And there's a lot of bag holders on this stock. There are a lot of shorts on this, a lot of people that are shorting this stock, this VVPR. So take a look at the daily right here. I'm sure there are a lot of people that were thinking that this stock is overextended right here, and they were shorting it. And then this rip right here, and it's broken all-time high. And so this pattern, I mean, look at this. It's broken on volume. So this could have a day too. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be shorting this stock at all. So that's that. Another stock I took this week was, let's see, I think it was BRQS. So BRQS, let me go back here 1 second. So I took this trade right here on the 24th. And, BRQS, I got this on the double bottom. It's right here. So if you just take a look on this breakout right here. This is from right here. So this is where I got in. If you take a look at this right here, it's sort of a double bottom in a way. It would have been a lot better if it pulled back, if it pulled to like 140s. That would have been a good, and then it ripped. That would have been a good pattern. But still, it's forming this higher low right here, holding above the moving averages and the VWAP. I like that. So I got long right here, and then I scaled out. So that was BRQS. This was the trade right there. Another one that I took was SONN. So SONN, where's that? So I think that was a triangle formation in SONN. So it's right there. So this is the trade I took, and I alerted this in chat. I think I was on a mic when I took this trade, and I told you guys, I was like, well, I like this pattern. I like how it's forming. So you see this breakout right there? That's one of my favorite patterns right here. So it broke out, and I got long right here. I think I got long at like 388, and then I sold at 420s. So this pattern right here, that's why I took this trade. Looking back, I had errands to run. So after taking this trade, I just left. Now, I would have taken this trade again right here. So this is sort of like a inverse head and shoulder pattern. If I was at my desk, I would have alerted this for you guys. So let's see right here. So this breakout right here, this is the right shoulder. I would have taken this trade right here from 420s, and then it went all the way to like the 490s. So that would have been a good trade had I taken this trade. But I wasn't at my desk, and I had a bunch of errands to run. I had already taken profit from this trade right here. So that was SONN, and the other one was PED. So PED, that was a triangle formation pattern that I took. Where was that? Where was that? I think I took, it was like right here, I believe. Yeah, right there. Hold on, guys. Let me get this straight. Right here. So take a look at that. That was it. Scalp. That was like a scalp, I think, right there. Break, pull back, and then going. Now this, if you held this stock later on, you know, if you were holding this thing, literally it hit the resistance to a T. This 250 level, this was an actual resistance. If I was long, like if I was still holding this stock, right, to this 250, I would have like gotten out like at least three quarters of my position right here. Like it literally hit this level to a T. So, you know, I scaled out of my position. That's why you always want to scale out, man. You know, get in, take some profit along the way, and then move your stop. That's typically the best way to trade. And this was, this right here was in this ascending triangle formation. This was pretty good. PED, that was a pretty decent, a decent pattern. Okay. So that's that. Another big name, Tesla. Most of you guys know Tesla. It's my long-term position. I've held this stock for years, and I plan on holding it for a few more years. I don't care. This stock has been just chugging along, man. And I think that they announced a split, and I think that should take place at the end of, I think Monday. Monday is when the split should happen. So, you know, I had this stock from 192. And I sold at 1550 actually. So I took a portion, and I'm not selling any until about 3,000. Let adjusted. If it gets to about 3,000, I'll sell some more. So Tesla, man, it's just blowing out a lot of shorts. A lot of people that are short this stock, man, they're just getting blown out, they're just getting squeezed all day. That's pretty much what the stock has been doing. You know, trap, pop, trap, pop, trap, pop. You know, all day. Keeps doing that. Look at this stock right here. Now, if you would try to short this, let's see. If you would try to short this right here on this fade and try to hold overnight, you've just gotten blown out. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to short this. It's going to keep going. We're going to go down to 2,000. Nope, psych, all the way. Literally about 10% from right there. You've just gotten blown out. So, yeah, just careful shorting Tesla, man. Tesla is a price discovery. There's something going on. This stock has a lot of room, and a lot of analysts are covering the stock. You know, and people keep buying it. It's a cult stock. You don't want to short a cult stock like Apple. Don't short Apple. Don't short Tesla. It's just you're just gonna lose your money. That's just my opinion. Okay, not financial advice, but my opinion. You just leave that stock alone, or you might as well just go long. So that's that for that stock. Man, VVPR, $10. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, guys. This stock right here is just crazy. 10. There's no like. There's nothing short about this stock right here. There's no short setup right there. I wouldn't short this at all. Like there's nothing short, nothing. Bull flag after bull flag. Look at this. This is a nice bull flag. Bull flag after bull flag. Nice bull flag right here. Nice bull flag right here. There's no short. It's in price discovery. If you want to get long, just maybe wait for a pullback and some consolidation, and then look for your entry. So guys, that's that. Thank you guys for listening. I'll be in chat. You can find me at madassmoney.com. Link in the description. Just feel free. You can sign up. The link is right there in the description, Madass Money. And when you get into chat, look for Market Omega in the chat from market open to market close. I mean, most times. And, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Market Omega. I respond to messages and, I reach out to people as much as I can. So that's it. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful weekend. Signing off. Truly yours, Market Omega. Take care.